we'll start with Tata Steel Limited. Yes. So in Tata Steel Limited, we can see that it is at EMI sub, near to EMI sub. So we will put our kind of templates here. My favorite template, my favorite indicator being EMA 250. Once more. So I'll name them EMA 200 and it will be a little bold and a dark green one. It will be a bold line. EMA is something which no one can dare to cross. So input line charts will go with 50, which gives us idea of short-term movements. And if you see here, EMA 200, say though it is 100 rupees away, but then I think this is a time for local resistance. So you can see there's a small local resistance here. But connecting these dots, it might still have a potential up to 1276, around 50 rupees high. Connecting the bottoms, it could have a fall till 1000. So it is like, as of now, I had just sold it today. Why? Because I considered this as my risk. Thought this is a risk zone. I thought this is my risk zone, and I gave it orange, and I gave it a sell today. I was not ready to lose this much over this. But anyways, Tata Steel as a whole, it has good fundamental behind it. So whoever is planning a long term with Tata Steel definitely should hold. But if it is a long term, if it's for short term, I think I'll exit here, and again I'll take it back once if the line comes into the buy zone. For me, the buy zone will be definitely this, about 1080, but it might not come that far also. So I think there is one more line which is there. So two lines are telling that this is the resistance point. So this gives me strong confidence that it might not take a huge effort to go up. Usually this is a coincidence that it happens. In kind of terms where you have coincidence, you cannot do pretty much on that. For now, I'll close my EMA 200, where I got to know that this is definitely a good support point, 1138. And if I see in a monthly view, let's go for a monthly view. This is a very cheap budget program, so we do not have any budget on doing this. We are only doing it just for the sake of learning and for the community. I think I can apply Fibonacci from here to here and see whether it has a good retraction rate or not. Since it has crossed above 1000, all these lines wouldn't make much sense even if I draw my resistance and all. So I would like to go for the usual 2 hours chart. It will give me a deeper understanding of what it is, and I like to search for my RSI. So we already have RSI in place. I double clicked it, so there is no RSI divergence yet. We can't see any divergence concepts. Even on full scale, yeah, there's no RSI divergence, but it is somewhere in the oversold region. It's close to 70. So that's the I have sold it today. I might have felt that it will take a turn here, and again it will go back from here. So I'll just do one small thing. I'll just do one Fibonacci series. I'll just save my chart for here. Definitely, it's not unnamed. Tata Steel, man of steel, Tata. So there'll be poor jokes in this video. So definitely, you'll have to bear through that. As long as the content is good, I believe that we can get going. This support extends all the way till here. This is also a strong line per se. It also has one more point. So this orange line, if I think it is super strong, I'll draw one more arrow on top of it. This is not really super strong, but it could act as a resistance. So we'll get to know it tomorrow only. So I'll just do a Fibonacci for my quick understanding in a monthly view. Uh, Whatever happens in Fibonacci, we cannot predict the timelines. Yeah, here it is, Fibonacci retracement. So if I draw from here to here, what do I see? There is definitely a path where at 60%, you can say this, you'll have to invert it because it has climbed the chart from bottom to up. So it is good to have this from 0 to 100. It has climbed from 0 to 100 and it is taking a good resistance at this point. 1043 is a very good resistance point. So it will have to touch the next point, which is 1260, and it will, if it holds 1260 and goes above it, the next point is 1500, so one will stop it. So let's see if this month, by the end of this month, if a candle, this candle, current candle is breaking and going above it. So you have to wait until the chart, the candle closes. This is our Tata Steel view. It is as solid as steel. Numbers are clear, and need not check it on fundamentals. Why? Because I've done it a few minutes back. It is good. And those who are already holding it in this range, I would say you can sell 50% of it now here and wait for the next dip and carry forward. Alright, we'll go to our next stock.